Good morning. Welcome back. This is your reading for Friday, January 26th. I have aligned my higher self with your higher selves, trying to get a message in the heart of hearts. What is it that you guys need to know? Oh, we have the sun. Yay! Awesome. We had the Justice card yesterday in this position, so this is really nice. I hope this means that there's more warmth for all of the colder, parts for us in the Northern Hemisphere. Boy, we've been going through it. But most of all, with the sun, oh my goodness, we have the sun and the chariot. Okay, so let's focus on the sun first. With the sun, it's a card of playfulness. It's a card of just warmth, like I was saying. It can be a card of being very successful for the day because you have a lot of positive, the flow is coming from the deepest parts of your being where you're just, aligned with everything that's positive. So it could be a really good day especially in the morning. But usually when the morning starts out pretty well, the rest of the day can go well as long as you keep focusing in that direction. Now, sometimes the sun has to do with our, like the vital life force, so we should have a lot of energy. And then with the chariot, it might have to do with traveling. So, with the chariot, you always want to focus on how the two sphinxes, or sometimes they're horses, they're going, and sorry, I always have to cover up boobies and stuff on my cards because YouTube has these strict rules. It's crazy. I try to cover up things there, but anyway, sorry. So I know it's a distraction. But so the healing way, the healing path is always the middle way, right? Because we've got a sphinx going this way and a sphinx going this way, or if it's a different deck, they're usually horses. Some decks they are cars, but the deal is that you want them both to go in the same direction. Otherwise, you're all over the place. Like you can imagine what this experience would be like if neither one of these two sphinxes would stay together. So that means you want to be careful. Now there's a spiritual law about the being in the middle way, like headed in the to staying centered. When you're connected to the now inside of you, and you're very centered in your inner being, that would be the healing way here. Then you have those wings that carry you, and sometimes it feels like you're in a wing in a prayer. You're on the wings with a prayer. But still, when you're connected that way from your center, you're usually going in the right direction. And that's, you can't beat that. If you're traveling, though, you do want to be careful. Of course, it didn't come through reversed, but anyway, regardless. This card is ruled by Cancer. Of course, the sun is ruled by the sun. So for today, it would be bringing the Aquarian energy along with the chariot. So ruled by Cancer, it's cardinal energy, so it's movement oriented. So we have to be careful about going too fast. If you are traveling today, if you're on the road, be very, very careful. Okay? There could be speed traps or the worst, you just always want to affirm that you are, like Louise Hay always would say, I am surrounded by safe and competent drivers. But then I always have to tell myself, I'm a safe and competent driver too. It reminds me not to go too fast. So anyway, let's combine it with the Three of Wands reversed. It might be that it was a great day for getting a lot done, but you couldn't get it all done. And in the evening, you're like going back to that list and trying to figure out when you can get the rest of it done. And it may be a break in the weather that gets us to this place where we can get a lot done, but then we're worried about some bad weather coming in again. That's what it's like in the winter. Those perishables that you know, who wants to go that long without, fruit and vegetables that are fresh, right? So yeah. What else with this Three of Wands? I feel like there's still something else. Because, when it's upright, it's a card of putting things out into the world. And the question is, are they going to come back the way you want? When it's reversed, a lot of times they have not. There was some obstacle to sometimes a long-term goal, and then other times it's just a simple delay. So, but it's, it looks to me like it's more in the evening time. So, on one level, it could be getting stuck in traffic. On another level, which is okay, you can always listen to things while you're sitting there waiting. You can always, as long as you're careful, don't be texting, of course. And then when it comes to, these two are just so power-packed. I would say, I don't want to jinx this. There's no such thing as jinxing. I don't want to put something out there in your brain that says, it's not going to be good in the afternoon or the evening, because that's probably not true at all. I think that the overall message is just that if you're going out to get a lot done, be very careful about driving too fast or rushing around to, allow the extra time for appointments in between. Allow the travel time, double the travel time and get there early. It's fine to sit in your car and wait, right? Things like that. And then we can circumvent any trouble that this might be, a little bit of a warning of. So, and sometimes these cards won't be, probably a lot of times, these cards won't be right for your day at all, and they're just a lesson in, the meanings, which is a great way to learn. Okay, I'm done. Take good care. Bye.